It's what people want. Yeah, repost the live, guys. Repost the live. Thank you, Miss Remy, darling. Thank you, Jodie. Just wait for a few more people to come in. Screen recorders at the ready and everything else. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Big love, Top Girl, darling. Thank you, Sarah. I know you've got me, I know. And doesn't this just prove, right? It is my address, guys. 27 Cragston, it is my address. Like, I'm not going to deny it. Do you know what I mean? Because, thank you, everybody. Because what's the point? So I've been doxxed and I knew it was going to happen. Thank you, guys. And that purely happened because I stood up to her. She's been dropping subtle threats. She jumped in the box. When was it? Not yesterday, the day before. You heard her in the box and she said, wouldn't it be ashamed, or let's wait until you get doxed, Miss Reds. And she sent me a voice note. I actually screen recorded the voice note that she sent me, and there was a subtle little threat in there as well. So she was going to do it anyway, as long as I was playing ball with her and, you know, keeping her off my FYP and things like that. I'm talking about Evil Queen. Evil Queen doxed me. She's doxed my address, bearing in mind that she knows I've got my granddaughter here, you know, Tilly's here, and I'm not saying that to pull on your heartstrings. I don't care, like, about me or any adult that would be in this house, because we can handle ourselves right. But the thing is, I'm well known, obviously, because of what I do, and I know it's everywhere. My address is everywhere. Thank you, guys, for the love. There's no need for it, guys, and this is just proof of who she actually is. She never changed. She didn't care about DV. She hasn't cared about trans rights. She hasn't cared about any of that. It's all an act. It was all an act, because to do this to somebody that has got a child in the house, it just goes to show her morals. My granddaughter is here 5 days a week, you know, and she sleeps 2 days a week. So that door's gonna go, and my granddaughter's gonna be in bed. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not playing on your heartstrings. It's the facts. She's done that, and she's put my granddaughter in danger. But we know how she is about children anyway, let's be honest. But I have got to say, I'm not aggressed, but I have gone to the police, and I've screenshotted and recorded a story, everything off Facebook. I'll just, 1 minute. I can't show you the crime number, but I have gone to the police, guys. As soon as it happened, I went straight to the police, and the police are gonna see, they're dealing with this, and it is gonna be a case of malicious communications. And I swear to God, I'm telling the truth. It's gonna be a case of malicious communications, because it's all over Facebook. It's been done. They've just messaged me, actually, the police. They're gonna send officers to my house, and it's gonna be dealt with very seriously, because she's plastered it all over Facebook. She sent me messages on WhatsApp, and it is classed as malicious communications, this. So this, and I'm going to make sure this goes all the way as far as it can go. So you can do whatever you want to my house. The more that you do, it works better for me, because I'm going to record everything, every door knock, every police that's called, every ambulance, every fire engine that's called. I'm going to record the lot. So I have got the police coming out, guys. They are going to take this very seriously. Proof I've been to the police station. 1 minute, I'll take a screenshot as well, because I've just got a message from Humberside Police. 1 minute. So this is, honest to God, this, I'm not going to let this drop. You have put my granddaughter at danger. I don't care about me. I don't care about any other adult in this house, because we can handle ourselves. It's just that if, I don't know, if a brick goes through the window and my granddaughter's here, it affects her, doesn't it? You put her safety at risk more than anybody else. And it just goes to show what a nasty, evil individual you are. because I never doxed you. I never doxed your address. I had nothing to do with it. But you've done that to me today because I stood up to you because you're a fucking bully. You're an evil bitch. And I'm going to make sure that this is taken all the way. You sick individual putting a child in danger. And like I say, the more that happens to my house, I will say this to anybody that's thinking about doing anything, the worse it's going to be for you because you've done this. And I wonder where she got the address from. Where did you get the address from? And I'm not accusing anybody of sending her the address, but the police will investigate this. Yeah, so Evil Queen has doxed my address, knowing there's a baby at the address, a baby that resides here. And I'm not blaming, I just want to know where she got the address from, because only certain people had my address. So unless you paid somebody to do an investigation on me or something like that, because my cul-de-sac is really private. Do you know what I mean? It's really, really private here. Yeah, so let's see how all this unfolds. But I am going to stand against you because you're an evil, nasty individual. I'm not going to sit here and cry. I'm not going to sit here and cry at all, because that's what you want. You'll be sat behind your screen flicking the bean because you're a sicko. You get off on doing sick things to people, like you blackmailed your ex-boyfriend and you've got his mobile phone. I'll be showing all this to the police, by the way, and I'll be letting them know how you work. Yeah. So because I stood up to her this morning and I don't know who gave her the address. But because I stood up to her this morning, this is exactly what she's about. She ain't changed. Evil Queen isn't an act. Chelsea Harwood is who she is, and she bullies people. She hits men. She exploits children. She doxes people's addresses with children in. And don't be fooled by the Chelsea Harwood I've changed, because she hasn't changed, and this is proof today. So there we go, guys. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you guys for all the love. Yeah, Simon's going to go out and get some get a Ring doorbell, you know, so if anyone comes to the door it's recorded, and then it'll like go through to the phone. Do you know what I mean? Because like I say, a window can be fixed. I can turn a takeaway away, or if I like the takeaway I'll have it. But you know, putting children at risk, especially when you know you don't know, there could be some unhinged people watching, and you don't know what's going to happen when you got a child in the house. And I'm not playing on this, guys. That is mine and Simon's only concern is Tilly. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you, the Browns. Thank you, darling. What's your full name? The Browns, K-A-L. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, like I say, I know I'm gonna get some shit. I know that, and I've always been a really big protector of my family, and I've always kept like really private. Like I don't, you know, walk around the house and things like that, and that's to protect my family. Do you know what I mean? And she's took that out of my hands. You know, she's took me being able to protect my family out of my hands, and she's just an absolute psychotic, narcissistic, child snatching, venomous, evil, horrible, bitter person. It's not an act, guys. It's not an act, and this is why today I had to stand up against her. I had to do it. It was killing me to sit here and say I can't, you know, I'm not going to speak about this, I'm not going to speak about that, out of fear of what she was going to do. And I proved it today. Like I can't sit and be scared of people anymore, guys. I can't do it, you know, because it's not, I don't want to be scared. Why should I have to be scared of people? And I'm not scared of her, it's what she's capable of doing, because in real life she's a pussy, let's be honest. She don't leave the house, she don't go anywhere, because she's just an absolute pussy. Do you know what I mean? The only damage she can do is on social media. She's a massive bully on social media. And she's proved who she is today. So we will have E Diddy in the chat. We will have EQ is a beast, because she's put my granddaughter at risk today. Not me, because I did a clap back at you because you bully me and you've been sending me threatening kind of threatening voice notes. Oh, Miss Red, wouldn't it be a shame if you got doxed, or when you got doxed? You always had my number, you was just waiting for your opportunity. So yeah, but like I say, I'm not going to sit here and cry when the police come and ambulances or whatever people are going to send. Just be mindful, please. There is a child at the house. My granddaughter's here. So yeah.
Get in there. Sure.
So yeah. Oh, guys, like, if there is any trials and you're thinking about sending me takeaways, can you just make sure it's Chinese food, please? Because I'm not about pizzas or anything like that. Yeah. Like, it is upsetting. It's a little bit upsetting because, thank you, Sarah, I can't, the power's been taken out of my hand to protect, you know, keep everyone protected. Yeah, and make sure you pay for it as well, please. But doesn't this go to show exactly who she is? The fact that she can do that so easily, doesn't it go to show? Me and only me. Why have you typed in Craigston Avenue in my chat for, darling? Mods, can someone screenshot that, please? And isn't it funny as well, the people that were so against doxing because it was her are all for it now. Thank you, Jamie. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? No real woman would do anything like that because you wouldn't want to risk children being harmed or, you know, in any way. She doesn't stand for women. She doesn't stand for women at all. And that wasn't me being transphobic before, you know, you start running with that. Women are protectors, you know. Oh, thank you, Corey, darling. Thank you. Well, Corey, my address is out there, so if you want to send me some flowers, you're more than welcome. Guys, please no glitter bombs. No glitter bombs, please. I can't be arsed with the glitter. Yeah, Simon's going to go in a minute. I'm going to pick the baby up from school and then we're going to go and get a camera for the door, so we can make sure that people ain't, you know, prowling the area. Do you know what I mean? So you will be caught on CCTV. Oh dear. Yeah, we're gonna go out and get one. It'll be up today. So, and like I say, I will be showing everything that happens. Like, you know, please, whatever happens, I'll be making a note of it all. So you can see exactly what she's done to me, and you know, it's more evidence when she's prosecuted for what she's done, because you not only endangered my family, you've put a child at danger, and it's all been screen recorded, darling. You cannot get away with this at all. Look up doxing. There is actually no law, but it's the intent behind the doxing, which is malicious communication and endangering people. Oh, you're fucked. Absolutely fucked. And I wouldn't bother removing it if I was you, because it's all been screen recorded. Oh yes. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you. Yeah, but well, you know, it is what it is. I ain't gonna sit here and cry. She was gonna do it eventually anyway. The minute I stepped out of line and clapped back, she was gonna do it. It's so wrong, guys. It's so wrong what she's done. And she says it's karma. Yeah, it may be my karma, but not my granddaughter's. You're one person at your property. I have a child here. The child actually that's been very poorly for the last couple of months. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, everybody gets the karma, but like, if I'd done something to her which was really bad, like me expressing that she stripped my confidence away by digging at me, and all the stuff that she's done to me, you know, saying that I've had sexual relations with my son, accused me of touching my granddaughter up. She specifically actually went into detail and said that I put my granddaughter's nappy on my head and, you know, got pleasure from it. This is the sick stuff that she said about me, and that's why when she said all that, also as well, she doxed all my wedding pictures on a live, which, you know, wasn't hers to share. And that's why, guys, when I handed her address over a couple of years ago, it was out of anger, and I did it, you know, I'll give it to one person behind the scenes. It wasn't, you know, a dox or anything like that, and that was a retaliation because of the sick things that she was saying that I was doing. Do you know what I mean? So when she sits on her live and she says all the stuff Miss Red's done to me, no, it's what you did to me, and I retaliated. That was a retaliation. But like, I've told the police everything. But what you've done today to me is 100% malicious communications with intent to put fear into people. It's reactive abuse, what you've done to me. I reacted to the abuse that you was giving me, all because I had a successful FYP show. No, I'm not doing an 8 o'clock live, guys. I'm fast asleep at 8 o'clock, everybody. Yeah, no, I'm fine, darling, I'm fine. Sorry, my phone's going mad. My phone's going mad. I just hope that people are waking up to what she is, guys. She hasn't changed. Chelsea Harwood isn't, Eva Queen isn't an act, it's Chelsea Harwood. You know, like, I'm not going to go into this story with this lad, but, you know, if it was a man, it'd be a different situation. You know, there'd be outcries, and the fact that people defend everything that she does, it's really weird, and people need to start waking up to her. They really need to start waking up to her. Like, I'm no angel. I don't profess to be an angel. Like, off TikTok, I've been a see you next Tuesday, do you know what I mean? But I've owned my mistakes. She doesn't change. Look what she tried to pin on Devon a couple of weeks ago. Do you know what I mean? It's sick to pin the stuff, DG as well, to do the stuff that she's doing to people. She's actively trying and going out to destroy people. This isn't somebody that's very well in the head, and this is why she can't keep a man, because she's either abusing him and Tyrone as well, with the Tyrone situation. And look what she's done to Jack, blackmailed him with the mobile phone. This is how she works. Yeah, exactly that. People are scared of her, and I'm not scared of her. I'm scared of what she's capable of. And today has proved what she's capable of, because she's got a lot of people that hang on her every word. Do you know what I mean? And they'll do anything for her just to please her. So yeah, justice for me, guys. Thank you, Pink. Thank you, your eyewitness. Thank you, Mandy. I'm back, Miss T. I'm not gonna. I will take this all the way. I will take this all the way. And what I say is just words, but what she's done is malicious communications with intent to cause fear, distress, and harm. So, and do you know what? I'll even go live when the police are here. I'll go live for 10 seconds just to show you that the police are in the property. So you're not going to get away with this, Chelsea, unfortunately. You can go to the police and say, well, she's done this, she's done that. No, what you've done today is officially 100% endangering people's lives and causing harm and distress to people. So, yeah. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you. Yeah, I do have good people around me. I have good people around me. You don't have to say sorry, Dolly. You know, it is what it is. I love you too, Clover. It is what it is. This is what happens when you stand up to her. She's obsessed with me. Obsessed with me. And I just want you to please have my back on this, guys, and just support me. I don't mean with gifts or anything like that. I don't mean that way. I'm still going to come on and do my 10 o'clock thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to stop doing that, but please, I'm begging you, just have my back with this situation, because this is just too far. If it was me and, you know, just adults in the house, it'd be a different situation, but she knows. I've got my granddaughter here and she knows that Tilly's been in and out of hospital. She knows this, and I'm not doing this to pull on heartstring, it's the truth. Actually, Tilly probably won't be able to stay overnight time now, just in case, you know, the police are coming. You don't know, do you? Like armed police or something like that. You just don't know. And I wouldn't want her scared. So. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm all right. So yes, guys, Chelsea Arwood, Evil Queen, has doxed me, and that is my address. And like I say, I have gone to the police, and you won't break me down at all. Not again. You won't break me down. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to stand my ground, and I'm going to not keep you off my FYP through fear of things that you're going to do to me. I will stand up against you, and I'm going to take this all the way. I'm going to make an example of you now with the law for what you've done to my family. If I have to spend every penny I've got, I'm going to make sure that you get prosecuted for this. Putting a child at risk, that is fucking sick. Sick. And anybody that condones somebody publicly over social media putting an address out where there's a child at the property, a 5-year-old child, you ain't right. I'm sorry, you are not right. Angie was laughing. Well, Angie's kind of like got the same thought process, let's be honest. We're talking about a woman that got a rise on TikTok saying she slept with a dog, a dad, a brother, so, you know, there's no brain cells in between the ears there, you know. Angie can laugh. I'll be laughing at Angie when, you know, something happens to her. But let's be honest, like I say, Angie's pretty much the same calibre as person as what, you know, Evil Queen is, you know. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. She did. Angie was that scared of Evil Queen, she paid her $1,000. Do you know what I mean? I won't be paying anything. I'll be seeking compensation because I'm going to have to move house and everything. I can't stay here now. So I'm going to have to move house. I'll be making sure that I'm getting compensation for all this as well. Yeah, we're going to get cameras soon. They're all as bad as each other, guys. They're all as bad as each other. That's why they all defend each other and each other's behaviour. Because they have to. They have to defend each other. They don't like each other, you know. At least me and my friends like each other most days. Birds of a feather, yes, they flock together. Do I know? I don't know who gave you the address, but only a few people have got it. So, and I know it's none of my friends. I don't know, if she paid someone to be a private investigator, I don't know. I don't know. Corey's never had my address, it's not Corey. And I don't think Corey would do that anyway, even if he did have my address, because he knows I've got a child here. Don't say Corey in the chat, guys. Feisty's never had my address. I live in a quiet cul-de-sac out the way. Like, no, Corey he wouldn't, because he knows I've got a baby here. You'd have to be next level of sick to put an address out on social media where a child is. Yeah, guys, stop mentioning Corey now. I like Corey. It's not Mazza, guys. We don't know who he is. Can you stop like speculating names, please? We do love Corey. We absolutely do. No, Angie's never had my address. She's never had my address. Oh, and I just want to say as well, please don't be putting me on them food sites where people that have got no food turn up, because it's cruel, you know. People going out the way to collect food, it's not right. And to be honest, because I have quite a few takeaways, my cupboards ain't full. So I'm gonna have to go shopping to go get some food for people, do you know what I mean? I'll be like, yeah, have a pack of biscuits and tin soup. Yeah, so just think about what you're doing if you're gonna mess around. Please. Yeah, guys, stop speculating name. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Brittany, because I don't know who it is, and I'm not even going to put it out there because it's dangerous. There's only one person to blame, and that's Evil Queen. Nobody knows where I live. Like someone just said, it could have been someone near to me. Look, I'm out the way. I'm out the way. This is like, you know, a little cul-de-sac. It doesn't get a lot of traffic. There's no like traffic here or anything, and not a lot of people walk past, you know what I mean? So it's nobody that's followed me or anything like that. Yeah, guys, can we please stop with the speculation of names, please? And anyone saying Pearl, you're going to get blocked. So it's ridiculous. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Thank you. But in the next couple of weeks, you will see that I'll be in a different address. Because it just like I say, if it was just me or my family, I mean, the adults, it wouldn't be so bad. It's the fact that, you know, my granddaughter's here and she's in the sun. You know, she doesn't deserve this, really. I know it's on her Facebook site, guys. And I'm looking at houses anyway, so, but we're gonna have to do it faster. But yes, you will be getting legal bills from delivery, not delivery, from removal vans and stuff, because now I just have to do it faster. Show it's because I've got TikTok filters on, darling. If I didn't have the filters on, I'd look 50. Right, guys, just bear with me 1 minute. I've already been to the police, look. I've been to the police. I've got a crime number and the Humberside, I've got a crime number, and the police are coming out to the house to view all the footage of putting my address on Facebook, on social media. It's on a story. She sent me WhatsApp messages as well. She sent me the video that she posted on a story. So everything, the police are going to see everything. But when I showed the lady at the police station, she went, wow. She said, yeah, that's serious, because you can see it's been done with malicious intent. So, and like I say, Evil Queen can't go back and go, well, you know, you did this, you did that. No, I didn't. No, I did none of that. Get her done for stalking. This is what I'm saying. If she could wear my skin, she'd wear it. She's honestly so ridden with jealousy and bitterness and resentment. But like I say, like she come in my box the other day, didn't she? And she was like, well, Miss Red, wouldn't it be a shame if it happens to you? And do you remember the other day when she jumped in my box? And then I got a voice note because like some of my friends was in Corey's chat. She was like, Miss Red, when I seen this person in Corey's and that person in Corey's, how would you feel? What are they going to do when it happens to you? I recorded it all, screen recorded the lot. So it was warning shots. Yeah. 1 minute, everyone. You're right there. This bloody TikTok, eh? Oh, Simon. That's what I'm saying, Sarah. I've never publicly doxed anybody. Like, doxing is when you do it on a public platform. I've never done that. I've never ever doxed anybody. So those people saying misread as doxed, I've never doxed anybody. Never. I've not put anything open on a public platform. And I wouldn't do that. Paddy said all for gifts. Oh yeah, Paddy, I had my address doxed and agreed to my address doxed just for gifts, yeah. Well done, mate, well done. Afternoon, Lisa. Oh, listen, whatever Angie's spewing over there on the wrong turn side of TikTok, let her spew it. Let her spew it. I know it's so cruel, the fact that, you know, she knows my granddaughter's here and my granddaughter's been in and out of hospital, and she's put my granddaughter at risk. Yeah, Mama T, the police are coming out today. They're gonna look at everything that's happened over the last couple of hours, and also previous stuff that's happened, because I've got all that saved, you know, like when she accused me of noncing my granddaughter and things like that. I've got all that saved. So they're going to see everything, but this today, they said, is genuinely malicious communications. Yeah, I'm not. Well, I can talk as much as I want. The police said that I can speak about it. It's her that's done the act, not me. I can sit here and call her all the names under the sun. She did that previous to me doing this. So this is me retaliating to her, putting my family at risk. So got everything ready. Yeah, exactly. A child at risk changes the whole thing. Like, if it was just us, it wouldn't be a problem, but it's because my granddaughter's here. So, thank you, Charlie. I mean, to back somebody that, you know, does things like this and says what she does, especially where kids are concerned, like, sick things like that don't leave people's mouths. Normal people, do you know what I mean? Not even in dark humour. Do you know what I mean? Someone just said, oh, do I know it's EQ? I don't know. I don't know. We're just sat here speculating on who could have doxed me. Fucking hell. Daisy, you're blocked. Fuck off. Weirdo. Right, what don't people get? Thank you, Laura. Doxing Doxing is when, thank you, Kay, you put people's addresses on an open public platform. Giving somebody's address is not doxing, okay? Jesus Christ. And if someone said you was a nonce and touched the person that you love the most in the world, what would you do? What would you do? Just let them get away with it? Let them get away with saying things like that? No. And like I say, guys, this was years ago. I wouldn't do anything like that now. But it's you know, it's not new news. So whatever Angie's saying over there, she can spew. Fucking nutcase. New profile pic on my page. Oh, what's that? Oh, thank you, JD. Thank you, darling. Yes, I love it. Guys, are you going to change your profile pictures? Justice for me. Oh, look at you all with your profile pictures. Oh, thank you. Who started that? Oh, who started it, guys? Oh, that's lovely, that is. Thank you. That don't make me cry. I'm not in the mood for crying today. I'm ruthless now. Ah, Jodie, did you start that movement? Thank you, darling. That's lovely. That's it with Savage round here now. But I could have sat here, guys, and I couldn't have, you know, I could have sat here and not said anything and just, like, kept to things off my FYP show. But, like, why should I have to do that out of fear? So she can go on there and say, red-headed bastard, and look what you did to me, Miss Red, your actions, you're bad, you're this, you're that. And I can't say anything, and I can't talk about, bearing in mind she's the FYP, and if I do, this is the result of it. Like, it's fucking weird. It's weird. So when she's live tonight, guys, go in there with your red hearts. Ah, oh, thank you, Cockapoo. Chelsea, have you seen what Evil Queen's done? Well, we'll just call her Chelsea Harwood, because that's who she is. She's doxed me, Chelsea. Bearing in mind she knows that I've got my granddaughter here. Yeah, Chelsea, she's doxed me. Go and look at her story, Chelsea, and Facebook. Yeah, she's doxed my address. Aw, Linz, thank you for another vote. Linz! I've seen that one, Linz. Thank you, darling.
Hello, darling.
Hello, Chelsea.
Wow, I can't believe what's happened. Literally, I just came on and I'm just like in so much shock. Like, wow.
Yeah, so basically I stood up to her this morning because I've just had enough of her bullshit and a subtle threats and, you know, the way that she digs at us all. And I basically said I've got no sympathy for her because she's just does the worst on here, and then when people go back at her, she cries and things like that when she's done the worst to all of us. And yeah, she doxed my address. It's on her Facebook, it's on her story. I've gone to the police.
Natalie's sending her love to you as well. She's saying what she's done is totally messed up. So she's literally put it on her Facebook, and she's put it out there, your address.
Yeah, my address is out there now, Chelsea.
How does she get away with doing that? Because that's
she's not gonna, look, darling, because as soon as I seen it, I went straight to the police and they've given me a crime number, and they're gonna come out today, Chelsea, and take statements and take all the footage and everything, and they're really gonna take this serious now, because
that's actually disgusting, you know, because no matter how much beef people have got with you or anything, to literally this whole leaking people's addresses when kids are involved in that. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, I haven't agreed with anybody being doxxed, you know what I mean? It's just my point was I had no sympathy for her because she's done the most to us all. Do you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, she's done the most to us all, and because she's very clever and she plots and things, she gets away with it all.
Yeah.
The only way that I was going to be left alone is by staying silent, and I can't stay silent anymore, Chelsea.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just we just all want to be left alone. Not one of us on TikTok expect to have to deal with this. It's actually too much, Miss Red. It's I hate it. Like, I don't even enjoy TikTok no more because of obviously this person is going around destroying the app for everyone. And it's not just one person, it's everyone. And no one even does nothing wrong, to be honest. And it's just an absolute nightmare. They think they think they control this app.
Do you know when you said the other day, Chelsea, it wasn't the other day, it was the other week, you felt like you had to be a friend just so she left you alone?
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
That's how I felt. And I've been through abuse as well, Miss Red. I know you have as well. And it's like, I feel like I'm still going through abuse with this person. Because I don't want to do it, but I have to because, otherwise, it might get, a bit sticky for me if not.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And that when you said that, I was like, oh my God, that's how I felt, Like
I'm just being honest. A lot of people are scared on this app. They're scared to speak up. And, it's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. But at least we've got Corey and that. Like, big up Corey because he's done so much. And Rickster as well. So... any of these things that's going on, Miss Red, just let the police deal with it and that. You do your thing. You're amazing. I just can't believe what she's done. It's disgusting. But don't let her get to you, Miss Red.
She hasn't got to me, Chelsea. I know what I'm in for now because I see what you go through.
Yeah.
And, and I've always stood against that. And thank you, Chelsea. Thank you so much. And I'm just dreading what's going to happen. But only my granddaughters that's it. It's purely for my... Hello, Corey. Thank you, Chelsea.
Good morning, ladies. There is nothing that's going to happen. What's happening now is a narcissist is losing her control. She has no control over any of you guys anymore. She's absolutely shitting bricks because there is so much coming out about her, and there is still so much more to go because obviously nothing stays in anybody's past. She has uploaded photos of my dying grandmother, who's currently dying in bed with cancer. She is riddled head to toe with cancer. She's off her face on morphine. She was handing out her bracelets to me yesterday, telling me, when you get married, I want to be with you, so you better wear this and never take it off. And then Chelsea last night, she sat on her Facebook page uploading photos of a woman who was literally dying in her own bed. This lady, girls, right, she is losing control. And this is when it becomes dangerous. You all know, as victims of DV, etc., whenever a narcissist whenever you leave a narcissist, the control is lost. So she's got nothing to lose. So that's what's happening right now. She's a rat, which has been caught in a trap. And she's like, what the fuck? Nobody's sticking by me. Nobody's by my side, and etc., etc. So what you're seeing now, unfortunately, Red, is you're just a victim of the narcissistic pulling away from her. When you stood up to her the other day when she came in your box and she said, oh, well, it's going to happen to you. When you stood up to her, that was it then. I knew you were going to be a target. I warned Luke. Luke said, don't worry, she's
always been a target. She's always been jealous of Miss Red. She's always been jealous of Miss Red.
Corey, I'm so sorry, darling. I didn't know she'd done that to you. I haven't.
It's all right. It's all right. You don't need to apologise. At the end of the day, I put a target on my own back. I've already pre-warned my family. Luckily, my grandma's not very, social media savvy. And not only that, currently, she couldn't even go on Facebook if she wanted to. So we're all coming to terms with everything. But again, I will not back down off this woman. She has managed to silence so many people with different stuff that she has done. And I told Chelsea, as in CLA, I told her the same thing.
I'm not having no trans woman doing this to me, Roots. And it's as simple as that. And I've reported her. There's a whole investigation going on, and she ain't getting away with what she's doing.
Reported to Chelsea.
Yeah, of course I have. Look what she's done to me, Miss Red. Like, she's done so much stuff to me over years and years. It's disgraceful. It's abuse.
It is.
It's actual abuse, darling.
It is abuse.
Guys, every single voice in this box right now, Corey, CLA, Miss Red, and anybody who's a smaller creator, your voices are a million times louder than hers standing alone right now. So everybody needs to completely stick together and not be worried about speaking out. And now you've all come together, it's actually the best thing to see, because this is one person, and I can assure you she is crumbling right now. I'm 100% emotionally involved in this situation because of certain things. And obviously I did have a friendship with Bradley, but like, everybody needs to come together now. Your voices are so fucking powerful as creators on this app. Chelsea, you hold thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Red, you have like 20k pass through your live in the morning, not all at one time. Corey, you've got a massive platform. Your voices right now is exactly what this app needs, because you've taken so much abuse from this person, and everyone viewing as well, you need to do the same. Your voices need to stay the same as well.
You cannot continuously bully your way into either friendship groups out of fear that you may do something wrong. And I don't care what you say, Donna, but I know for a full-blown fact, the only reason you have stayed friends with her is because you're afraid of the repercussions.
Yeah, it is. It's true. She is.
Yeah. And that's exactly the same as what CLA has done. CLA only, and this is how toxic she is, CLA had to stay friends with her just to avoid the repercussions if she wasn't. Mm-hmm. And look at everybody else that's ever done wrong to this woman. I literally done nothing wrong. I was paying her for my business, I was giving her loads of money, I was gifting her, I was doing everything. Then she goes on live in front, and I'm not blaming you for this, Red, but she goes on live when we're on holiday and says I paid men for all this stuff. I didn't do nothing to her.
You know,
she said the worst things about people. She said that P word to so many people on this app, like, you know, I forgot she said it.
The ones who hide in plain sight, CLA, are usually the ones hiding it. She is passed £10,000 through a 14-year-old's bank account.
Yeah, it's disgusting. And
then,
I'm not being
just to
funny,
make it
just to
worse.
be friends with this Danny guy, when a child has actually come out and spoke and said this and that,
Yeah.
you know, I just think that's disgusting. You are hanging out with a P guy, so and the worst thing about it is this Danny guy has got everyone's address who wins the waffle, the raffle, your
It's not
prizes,
just- nobody's.
and so he's.
Oh, she's still his friend.
Yeah, yeah. There's
She
no
said
Oh
on
friends.
my God, he
Canadian
does the
Angie's.
waffle.
She said on
So you know when
Canadian
she does
Angie's
these
plat-
prize giveaways, Miss Red?
Yeah.
She gets Danny, this guy, the same fucking guy, to post out all her shit. He's her best friend. This is that guy. So she is best friends with a paedophile. Sorry about that. It's the truth.
Oh, I didn't know she was.
I'm so sorry.
Well, can I say something? She
What
said
did you
on
say,
Canadian.
Georgia?
They're all nasty anyway.
I feel like
darling.
this was
what-
Miss. She said on Canadian Angie's platform last night, I found it so weird that he was staying in bed with a 14-year-old and the mum allowed that to happen. I found it so weird that he kept staying in contact with this 14-year-old and meeting him.
Why did she stop it?
So why were you friends with him?
And not only that, why did
So
you stop
why
it?
were you
didn't
friends
bring that
with
to the
him?
attention of the authorities, going, this is not normal behaviour? Why
Oh,
stay
Ellie.
friends with him?
It's mental.
You're telling me now, right, girls, all of us in boxes, we all have nieces, nephews, all kids, all grandchildren, whatever. If your kid, I wouldn't even let him anywhere near even somebody, even a couple of years older. So why would you even let a 30, 40-year-old bloke in bed with him? And best friends or not, you would absolutely batter him. I'd go to jail.
Yeah, if that was your friend, right? You wouldn't sit there on a public platform and try and deflect from the fact that you're wrong and two and throw your friend under the bus and actually still be friends with them now you've been.
She's a rat in the trap, Georgia. That's what's going on now. She's a rat in the trap. But Miss Red, what did you want to say?
I just want to say to you, you know, I am really sorry for that.
Look, you run a platform back then, right? You were under the perceived conception, I think. I don't even think that's the right word. I'm fucking flabbergasted with what's happened
I
today.
didn't know you, did I? And
Exactly.
I didn't bring it to TikTok. I didn't know anything about you. It's just obviously it was big enough, you know, I platformed it. But
Yeah, but look, I don't hold anything against you. I know I did at the start. You were one of the targets that I had in my mind. But when I started to, you know, realise her narcissistical tendencies with in terms of, you know, forcing people to be friends with her, and if they didn't, they would get something in a backlash. When I started to realise all of this, I kind of thought, hold on, but Red's not her friend. Red's just another one of the victims. So I honestly, I don't hold nothing against you. It's not your fault. People know. Let's be honest, right? I've been on this app for over a year now. If anything was to come out about me, it would be out. I am so boring off this app. I sit in my house, I walk my dog, I watch EastEnders, and then I go live. But apart from that, I just work. My life is so boring. There is no seedy, swordy secret in the background. There's nothing. I'm just an absolute softie.
Can I just read something? So I just got to read this, okay? And also, Cows wants the box, by the way, Red. She has asked a couple of times. I'm not sure if you want to let her in.
Me and Cows, we've got her.
Okay, that's fine. So basically, a narcissist, right? Listen to this. Tell me this is not the person we're talking about. They use, abuse, and discard people. They are obsessed with power. Everything is personal for them. They hold grudges and take revenge. They take pleasure from the suffering of others. Nothing is ever their fault. They're ruthless in their pursuit of what they want. They don't have a conscience. They have many enemies. No one will see their insecurities. Then it says, just basically about, and it's literally her. It's literally her.
100%.
So yeah, I think if you
She manipulates the whole app, like literally, and like yesterday I was so shocked when she came on because she totally reversed it. Like, she's smart, I've got to give her that, but all this is just disgusting. Leave Miss Red alone, man. You're targeting the most vulnerable people on the app. It's absolutely disgusting. People that have got kids and stuff around them, like family people. It's just terrible, disgusting, man.
Do you know what it is, right? And I'm not like unaligned baiting here, but it's like she wants to push you to do something to yourself. And do you know before, when I went through that whole cancellation thing, I was in such a dark place because I've never experienced anything like that before, you know, social media, and obviously you noticed and things like that. Like, I was in a bad place.
She's done this for years for me, Miss Red, on this app. She's done this through jealousy and this and that, and she's always, you know, she's had all this anger towards me, and she said that she was always going to bring me down, you know, from years and years that she wanted to, you know.
She said to me when we were leaving after the holiday situation, she said, now you've got your platform, now you can work on it. I said, sorry? I said, after what you've done to me? And then she went, oh yeah, that's just a storyline. She said, I just make them up as I go along, to be honest.
Look what she did to Natalie, my friends, as well, putting her boyfriend out there, calling him a drug dealer. Remember, like, literally, it's disgusting, honestly.
That was the first time I argued with her when she done that to Natalie. That was the first time I had an argument with her or was in a box talking to her. I remember that as clear as anything. The thing, and another thing, so obviously she's been in the papers a lot of times, so the Liverpool Echo and the BBC and all of these have had an interest in her in the past, so I can't wait to contact them and tell them everything that's going on. Let's see if they're interested in these stories. Let's see if Reddit is interested in having her address on Reddit. I don't care if mine gets out there, do you know what I mean? This is why I don't care. But let's see if Reddit is interested in a thread with your address on there. Let's see if all these papers that have had an interest in you in the past are interested in what you're doing. And let's see if the police will care about all the crimes that you've committed when everyone reports it.
In terms of the address, Miss Red, obviously I looked at that screenshot she put up of yours this morning. At the bottom right-hand corner of that screen, it says 108 miles. So I done a bit of research, you know me, private detective. I've got my dad's blood, what can I say? So I'm looking at it. I do a cross-reference search between the address that I know she lives at and the address of yours, and it happens to be 108 miles away. So, Chelsea, just admit the fact you live in that house, and I hope somebody rat-tat-tats on that door of yours.
Oh, well, you see, this is the thing. You know, some things do get taken off social media. Do you know what I mean?
And with the amount of stuff, that is still to come out, Miss Red. It's funny you said earlier, you said it's like she wants somebody to do something stupid in order to prove her point. Well, I'm here to drop a bombshell. She's already done that. And the family came to me. I have all the recordings. I have everything.
What?
It's already on the app. It's already been on the app, but it was silenced before. But now it's not, because I'm going to run it. I've had the family's permission this morning. So as soon as I've got everything, which is I've got all the recordings. I've got everything that I need to run it now. but I want to have a discussion with the family first for them to tell me how they want it played. And then when I play it their way, that's when I'll out it.
Right.
Oh my God.
But that address that she supposedly doesn't live at and the 50-year-old people live at it, I proved my point. She was answering the phone the other day of her Ring doorbell, and all of the cameras on the house are Ring. And then she puts up your address 108 miles away from the address she doesn't live at. Yeah, shut up. Turn your location settings off when you want to take a screenshot. Don't be so silly.
Protect our fucking children. And if you think it's weird that your best mate is laying in bed with a 14-year-old, why the fuck are you friends with them? Absolutely weird. Predatory behaviour. You don't talk to 14-year-olds on online gaming and then get their WhatsApp, start contacting them when you're clearly in some form of position of power because you're a content creator. It is weird. It is literally grooming. Like grooming to fuck. And if anybody doesn't know, people like, what crime has she committed? Go onto my page and look at child financial exploitation. That is exactly what has happened. A 14-year-old, are you okay?
And that's what I mean. Imagine what that 14-year-old, because look how she is with us and we're adults and I'm like a G, but she's even got me like all like at times. So imagine what she's like with a kid, that manipulation, the way that she is, do you know what I mean? With a child, they've got no chance. Absolutely.
Well, that's the thing about her. She's so good at like, she really is. Like when we were genuinely friends, like, I'm not going to say too much more, but not because I'm scared, because I've got a police case going now.
So you don't want Chinese or flowers or chocolates?
I don't mind any of that. I just don't. No, I just don't want people to waste police time. Do you know what I mean? Like, and in Grimsby especially.
Police time. My God, I've had the police for 3 years. I'm still waiting for a new door from when police kicked down my door. They've been constantly, you know, they come out all the time, and it's like, you know, the police as well, because they need to do something. They can't keep listening and coming into my house because someone's calling up. Why are the police not investigating the calls that are being made? Do you understand? Especially when there's been over 300. It's just insane.
Miss Red, with your permission, do you mind if I agree?
Well, no one really cares, do they? Because I've gone through absolute abuse for years on this app, to the point where I've lost my mind on this app, drinking, going crazy. It's affected my mental health and everything. And I'm doing a whole story about it. I'm telling my story. And it's just disgusting. Absolutely.
Miss Red, with your permission, can I green screen something? It's not bad. It's Jack's story, if you don't mind. This is Jack's story currently, ladies and gentlemen. This is a narcissist who's been caught. So as you can see there, EQ has messaged Jack, you chat S about me. Your mum's address goes on Facebook now, F off. I actually will this time because you're done. This is all madness and you will be on her step like you did. Don't know what that means. And this is Jack's other story. Why are you so scared of me saying? And why do you think everything is always about you? My live tonight was and will be 2 years insight into my life, but the threats are enough now, and I'll say what I like. If it happens in my life, I can freely talk about it, and I will not be silenced. So she's already trying to threaten him about his live tonight.
Do you see what I mean?
He's going to come out with something. Chelsea, as in Chelsea Liart, you know what's coming. We all know what's coming.
Yeah, I think she beat him up as well.
Yeah, she's losing control. That's what she's doing. I started it. Red went, do you know what? I ain't taking his shit anymore. And then obviously CLA was like, thank God somebody's finally listening to me. So now she's stuck in a trap, and then we've got an ex-police officer, which is dissecting everything.
I don't care about Bradley coming out and saying that none of it happened. If anybody can look at Bradley, you can see he is vulnerable.
I've
you
had
understand?
messages from him, Georgina, saying that he was abused and groomed in Thailand. He literally sent me all the messages.
Yeah, and listen, I used to sit on the phone to this boy up until like 3 years ago, one of the first, before I was even on this side of TikTok. I would battle him and stuff. I used to go on the phone to him, like call him when he was on holiday. When I'm saying that boy went into detail about what happened to him, there is no fucking way just because he's come on the no one wanted to listen to him. None of you people
It-
watching wanted to listen to him. So what is?
But that's what she
Why
does.
would he
No
not take
one
money
cares.
now?
Like literally, like I'm not being funny. Like everything that's going on with this person, if that would have been me, there would have been an absolute heat run right now with what's going on. But for some reason, when EQ does anything, the amount of support and people supporting her is sick. To the point of anger, because how anyone can be supporting someone that's literally done all this. Like I've gone through years of abuse with this person to the point where I've had to just pretend to be friends with her, and it's like non-stop. So even when I'm like not doing nothing, not talking about her, she still comes for me. It's summer. As soon as I start doing well on my platform, that's it. Like this person needs taking off TikTok, and then we can all get on with our fucking platforms and we'll all do so much better. But this person is literally targeting every single creator on this app and abusing them, threatening them, this, that, the other. It's just, it's clear to see. So
Chelsea, her
people
FYP
together,
show
we've
is
got
you.
power, you know. Stop letting her get away with it. Because even yesterday, when I was watching her live, it was like I felt like, because when she's nice, it's like, and even me, she's fucked my head up. Do you understand? Even me, I'm like, because I've been through abuse, so I attract abusers. You understand? So it's like, even me, I'm
So
fucked.
true. So fucking true. Chelsea, her FYP show is you. And if you got some
Obsessed
sort of...
with me.
Yeah,
Like,
but
even with DG, you can tell that she doesn't want me anywhere around DG for
Yeah.
some reason.
But if you got some sort of like order against her, which you can literally get at Citizens Advice, and she couldn't play you, she would never be able to play you on her show ever again.
Yeah, this is what I'm doing, like an injunction or something.
Yeah, because if she
I don't
could,
wanna
she would not be
speak to
able
that.
to play you on the show.
I think we all need to get one.
I'm already in the process.
I don't need one, but
Well, like I say, I've gone to the police now and I will be coming live.
It's like she needs to just leave Miss Red alone. Like it's
But
too much.
anybody who's standing with her now will be
Sorry, I
held
didn't
to
realise I
account
was added
also.
up.
Oh, sorry.
Please
go on.
don't be, listen, please don't be gifting me. I'm not here for gift.
can I just say the reason I said I don't need one is because she doesn't consecutively come for me. I can just see the difference between what's right and wrong. Do you know what I mean? It's not like I'm being harassed by her. It's not because I think I'm untouchable. But carry on, Kels.
So last night, Canadian Angie was victim shaming the mum. Fucking disgusting. Sorry for the language. It was absolutely abhorrent. This woman, Canadian Angie, knew what my child had been through due to an ex of mine. And she sat there and victim shamed, right? She's now sat there and she's defending EQ to the hilt, right? When EQ herself last night turned around and said that she knew that the relationship between Danny and this mum was weird and wrong. She knows what Danny was accused of and was an FA for, and yet she's still best friends with this man.
Yeah, that's wrong. Just
And
that.
she does have all the addresses, and she also has mine because Canadian Angela gave me her waffle. Right? Now, I had a message before because I put the videos up of what happened last night, and also a video previous to that of EQ talking where she makes out that this family are really close to her. But last night she made out that she was barely anything to him. She wasn't really friends with him or nothing like that. And then gets a message off Canadian Angie saying you've now started a war. Do you know what I mean? So you want to sit there and throw threats out EQ. I don't care. And if your address is correct, I'm 20 minutes away.
Oh, calm down now. Let's chill. Chill, baby, chill.
So, Kels, you got a message from Canadian Angie today saying you've now started a war.
Yeah?
See the both of us covering now.
It's okay. Canadian Angie's not as safe
And
as
then she went into Deluces and turned around and said that I exploited my child's story.
But just bear in mind, Canadian Angie, you're not as safe as you seem. I know about your little fraud by deception at $5,000. So I'd be very careful with your next move. Because I have nothing to lose. I sit on this app, I get a lot of viewers now because I'm absolutely destroying the lives, the lies that you and your little master, or puppet master, whatever you wish to call her, are deciding to peddle. So So all of your little ex mods that are coming to me with all the information that you've given them over the years, then don't worry because I've got everything.
But I believe every big creator on here, like obviously I'm not a big creator or nothing like that. I'm not important.
Look,
Do you know what I mean?
guys,
But I believe every big creator on here needs to stand together and go against
hey,
them.
listen, everyone. I'm just going to cut over you all. Please, no threats in the box. No talking about any of this stuff. Do it on your own lives, please, because Donna's got a police case, and if she's hosting the platform where there are threats being made, it will cause a problem, and this is exactly what she wants. So please don't.
Yeah.
Right, look.
I never even thought about that cockapoo. But guys, I've got to get going now anyway because I've got to pick something up.
But Donna, listen, seriously, I hope that you're okay and that I know you're going to be worried about your grandchild and stuff. And I know that we've had our issues in the past, but this is bigger than this.
Exactly, that's
So,
why
like, it's so much bigger than this because this can't keep going on. It can't keep being allowed to happen constantly. It's not right. Something needs to be done.
Miss Red, just keep smiling. Don't let this affect you. You know, we've all got you. The whole of TikTok love you. The police will protect you. Don't let this person try ever abuse you. We've been through so much in our lives, Miss Red. And, you know, go and take some time for yourself. And you're beautiful. Stay strong. And you'll always be Miss Red. And we love you.
Right back at your roots.
And when you watch EQ, watch her on cam too. Don't give her the views, watch her on cam too. And if any FYP page, in my opinion, does post her and you do agree with what's being said today, blackout, mate.
I'd advise everyone not to watch her. I wouldn't even come to her. I wouldn't even come to her. I wouldn't even watch her.
Miss Red, I have sent you something in the post.
Thank you, Miss Red.
Tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you, Chaos. What did you say, Corey?
I have sent you something in the post. It will be there tomorrow. Enjoy gracefully.
Corey, you better not be anything from love, honey.
Well, I don't know. It might be double-headed. You never know. Have a good day, you beautiful lady.
Corey! It's going to be a glitter bomb in it. Thank you. Do you know what, guys? Thank you so much. And for those of you that have changed your profile pictures, thank you so much. Chelsea, you didn't have to do that, darling. You're going to make me cry. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you. Oh, Chelsea. Guys, thank you, Chelsea. I love you. You bitch. No, but she knows, you know, we're going through the same thing and she's been there and I've been there and I think a majority of us have been there, Corey and, you know, other people, and enough's enough now, guys. Like, enough's enough. And I had to stand up today and I couldn't be scared anymore or feel threatened anymore because of the repercussions from one person. I'm not that woman anymore, trapped in an abusive relationship. I broke from that years ago and nobody's going to make me feel like that again. And nobody should make you feel like it either, guys. You know, she's one person with some really messed up, you know, people behind her. She's one person and you ain't going to get away with what you've done, by the way, putting my granddaughter at risk. I love you all, guys. Thank you so much for your support today. I'll probably come back on in a bit. I'm going to pick Tilly up and get her sorted and I'll probably be back on. Popular #1, thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Big love, Remy. And Chaos, you're right. It's bigger than having beef. That's why I let you in the box, darling. You know, I don't want to dwell on the past. Right, guys, but yeah, we've got to go and get a doorbell, right, darling? Chelsea the Arts just sent me a lion so that I'll pay for the doorbell. Thank you, Chelsea. But what I'm going to do, guys, as well, is, like I say, I'll be back on later, and when the police get here, I'm just going to come live for 10 seconds just to prove to you that the police are here and I'm not messing around. Love you all and I will see you very soon. Thank you, guys, for your gifts and your heart mirrors and everything else. And we love the new profile picture, absolutely. We stand united, guys, against horrible, vindictive, spiteful, evil bullies, and that woman is one. I'm talking about Chelsea Arwood, vile specimen. Right, guys, I'm going. Love you all.